Oh, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Taurus. Now, this will be for December 2021. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading, so it's not going to suit every single person out there. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Taurus. What's going on with you, Taurus? Okay, I mean, it sort of is going the same way on the bottom of the deck as a lot of the other signs. Back and forth energy. Like you're not wanting to let something go. It doesn't mean you're with this person or situation, but it's like there was something that you didn't want to let go of, you know, and there could have been no communication with you, but at the same time, you know, you're recovering from this ending, you know, you're trying to plan for your long term, and eventually, you know, you are going to release it. Now, you are going to end up learning and breaking the cycle. You are going to have that happen. You are, you know, you did, I guess when you learn, like oh my God, I can't even speak. The wheel kind of turns, so you might have bad luck, and then you'll have good luck, and then you'll bad luck, and then you'll have good luck, and you know, you're breaking cycles. And when you keep having the same repetitive pattern, you keep tolerating the same thing, you're not breaking any kind of patterns. You need to break them so you can have good luck. And you know, I guess fate and destiny plays a part in there as well, but you are having a new fresh start and a positive change, so which is good. Now, that happened after you were in a situation where somebody could have been like the devil, had some sort of addiction, obsessions. It could have just been a toxic situation, but they could have had drugs, sex, money, alcohol, gambling, you know, any kind of unhealthy habits, even, what's the other word I'm trying to think of? Like an unhealthy mindset is what I was trying to think of. It could have even been that, but I feel like there's some sort of addiction or something. Now, there could have been a third party involved as well. Some gossip. There was definitely gossip. I feel like you wanted to try and protect what you created. You tried to persevere. You tried to, you know, you needed to put up your boundaries, but at the same time, you were trying to not give up in this situation. You were trying to keeping on, and you know, but at the same time, I feel like you were also trying to avoid conflict, even if there were problems, or somebody in the situation. It might not even been you, I'll just say you for now, but somebody in the situation could have been trying to, or wanted to say how they felt, but at the same time they were repressing emotions because they knew it would cause a fight, and they were trying to resist. They were trying to stop that happening. I feel like focus on your self-worth though, and your self-confidence. I feel like you could be codependent. You know, you feel like you need somebody in your life to make you happy and complete, you know. This whole situation though, I mean, you could have had illness because of it. You could have had a lot of stress. You could have had, you know, felt exhausted, burnt out, indecisive. You felt like you were stuck. You couldn't do anything to change anything. You know, because you thought you were going to get old with this person. And, you know, I feel like you tried to stand up for yourself and what you wanted, but at the same time, you needed to choose your battles more wisely. I feel like, though, for some of you, you need to protect your heart. You felt very defensive as well. And that could have been where some of the gossip came into it. Maybe you were gossiping, maybe there was a third party, but yeah, I just feel like there was gossip involved as well. Okay, now on the table, you've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups, you've got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. So, I mean, this situation, it's like it wasn't going to, from these cards that I can read so far, and I will clarify, but it looks like, you know, there wasn't this happy home. There wasn't happy ever after with this person. And as I said, I feel like somebody was juggling things, juggling people, juggling whatever this was. But it was like they had two choices and they were juggling, you know, A or B. Which option do I pick? And I feel like this affected your self-worth. I feel like in this situation, you're the Queen of Wands. If this is you, right? If this person you feel like did you wrong with the third party, we'll use you as, we'll say this is you. So you need to, whoever this is, needs to work on their self-worth. They are codependent, as I said, but at the same time, they need to work on their self-worth, their self-confidence, their self-respect, you know, find out who you are as a person without this other person. Like, who are you? What do you enjoy doing? What do you want for your future? Like, reestablish who you are. Do things you enjoy doing that maybe the other person didn't want to do that you really wanted to do. Maybe you wanted to go bungee jumping, this person didn't. I don't know, whatever this is, right? I don't know why I said bungee jump. I heard that in my head. But anyway, for some, maybe that suited someone. But for others, it's more like do something that you wanted to do. Reestablish who you are as a person. And, you know, at the same time, I feel like you could have been a karmic pair. Like, I feel like you both had lessons to learn and you both had to learn from this. It was never going to, like, give you this happy family life. Like I said, there was no stability in this turning into something more. But at the same, because you've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, but both of the King and the Queen are both in reverse. To me, that says karmic. It says that there was lessons that you needed to learn. You know, I feel like somebody could have been a bit of a narcissist. They could have had high expectations. They could have been, you know, impulsive. Maybe this third party was an impulsive decision with this person. But I feel like at the same time, you or your other person, you know, fell in love with somebody else and there was some sort of romantic encounter. Just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, and then I feel like, yeah, there's definitely some sort of new emotional experiences, maybe even on both of your sides, because it's kind of in the middle between the Queen of Wands over here, the King of Wands that I just read over here with the no happy family, and over here the choices. And then in between, it's like fully in love and, you know, kindred spirits, and this person could be younger than you as well. But I feel like, you know, there could have been a message come in that's about a relationship. You know, at the same time, you need to forgive, because I feel like if you don't forgive, you're going to keep having, you know, challenges. So I feel like, you know, at some point you need to just forgive so you can live your own life. But at the same time, I feel like you're both going to end up with somebody new. For some of you, it may be a resurgence, but for most of you, I feel like it's a karmic, and that's not going to happen. You know, you need to withdraw, and they needed to withdraw from you, one or the other, or both. You know, you need to do some soul searching, some introspection. I feel like you needed to, you know, figure out what it was that you want, what it is that you need, what it is this person is not giving you, or, you know, did they really make you happy? Are they, you know, at the same time, you need to learn the lessons. And I feel like that's important. I feel like at the moment, possibly for a lot of you, you are in this hermit mode, or you need to be, or you have been. Anyway, we'll clarify. So I pre-shuffled the other deck as well before I came back on camera, just because my wrists are killing me. Okay, so we've got, so as I said, possibly somebody needs to focus on their self-respect, because you wouldn't tolerate a lot of this stuff if, you know, 11. You wouldn't tolerate this, I guess, if you had some self-respect and self-worth. So let's see what else. But somebody's definitely juggling priorities. Somebody needed to prioritize you. And I mean, you should only put up with, if you had self-respect and self-worth, you would only tolerate somebody who prioritized you. But I feel like you know, this is all, as I said, I feel like this is a lesson, but I also feel like, you know, you didn't have the same values, expectations, etc. as each other. And I feel like you've gotten some wisdom about that. You know, you are a strong individual. You know, put up your boundaries, keep having courage, keep persevering, putting yourself out there. You know, you have the strength to get through this. But yeah, I mean, this whole thing is all about, you know, you put in time and effort and you wanted to reap the rewards, and you are always actively waiting for that to happen, you know. And maybe for a lot of you, you haven't had a new beginning yet. You're definitely hesitant to put yourself out there for somebody new. Yeah, it's 10 of Cups again. Like, this wasn't giving you, for either of you, I feel like they didn't feel like, because the side, I'll read the King as them and I'll read the Queen as you. They didn't feel like their wishes were fulfilled with you, and neither did you. Both 10 of Cups, both on the Queen side and the King side. So I feel like you're both, you know, I'm reading the Queen as you in this situation. And I just feel like, you know, you got some wisdom, you can get through this, but you were always waiting for this person to kind of fulfill whatever wishes you had, and it just didn't happen. You know, you needed to take back your own power. And I feel like with the King of Swords as well, like, I feel like you're a good communicator. I feel like you're very blunt. I feel like for a lot of you, you're very direct. And, you know, you wanted the truth. You had high standards for what you expected from a person. And I don't feel like, you know, this person was the same. I don't feel like they reciprocated that. Because once again, I just feel like they didn't want to, I guess they didn't want to hurt you, but at the same time, they were trying to avoid conflict. Like I said, with the 5, like the 5 of Wands in reverse, they were trying to avoid conflict with you. They didn't want to hurt you. They didn't want to cause conflict. So, you know, they weren't the same as you. They weren't strong communicators. You know, you've got a very black and white, I'm hearing black and white, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Attitude. Like, it's either, you know, it's either A or B. You either have me or you don't. Or, you know, it's either this person or me, or, you know, you either do that or you do this with me. Like, I'm not really expressing properly, I don't think. Like there was no gray in your mind. It's either black or white. It's an easy decision because that's how you see it. But I don't feel like this person was the same. Like, as I said, I feel like there was I feel like they're very impulsive, and I feel like they didn't expect whatever happened. I don't feel like they expected it. And maybe they met someone new, but I don't feel like they expected it. It was impulsive. Yeah, the breakup was impulsive. Something was impulsive. And I'd expect, like, as I said, I feel like they knew they wanted to, but they didn't want to cause conflict is what I'm getting. But at the same time, they didn't, like, they knew that they needed to let it go. They know they needed to withdraw. But I don't feel like, one of you, I feel like you didn't want to let go. Take as resonates though. It could be the other person. Somebody just felt like they were trapped. And the other person felt like they were the victim. Like, they didn't want to hurt you, but they didn't feel content in this situation. I don't feel like you made each other really that happy. You may have thought you were, but I don't feel like you were. Now, I just want to skip and go to the King of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the King of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse for Taurus. I want to find out more about that person first. King of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like you didn't know that they emotionally withdrew. Like they were trying to, you didn't want to see that they were trying to walk away. Like I feel like you've got intuition and you've got like the not wanting to walk away card. Now, I feel like it's because you didn't trust your intuition, because this one came out first. You didn't trust your intuition, and I feel like you didn't either want to walk away, or you didn't trust your intuition that you thought they wanted to walk away. I just think, I feel like you had some clouded judgment as well, and there's no communication. I feel like the communication got cut. But at the same time, I feel like you, being the queen, whoever that queen person is, wanted to reconcile. I don't feel like you really lived together or had to share finances or lived in the same house or whatever. I don't feel like that was the situation. Yeah, like I just felt like you don't know everything. Like you felt like you had insufficient data, like you didn't know everything when it came to this person, and you don't have all the facts. You don't, I feel like this person's head and heart could have been very like out of whack. Like, their heart might have been like, I'm just not in this. But their head's like, I don't want to hurt them, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hurt them and I don't want to get into a fight about it, but I'm not happy. And, kind of, they were very conflicted. And I feel like, they know they needed to release. And you knew that when this all happened, you needed to release them, and they knew that they wanted to walk away, but I feel like there was a lot of confliction going on. there was also denial that, like, you didn't want to believe that this was the case. You didn't want to, believe that this person was, which is probably why it's not so much that you didn't trust your intuition, you didn't trust yourself in knowing that this person, wanted to walk away, but wasn't, but they wanted to. And I feel like, you thought, you were going to get old with this person, and so there was disappointment. You needed to forgive this person as well. But I just feel like, yeah, you could have been in denial about that, that, maybe even confused, and this person may not have made a definite decision at this point, but you played this victim. You played the victim. I mean, these same cards are on the bottom. Like, I just feel like you played this, you felt like they really hurt you. You felt like betrayed, hurt, left out in the cold by this person. Now, tell me about the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups, please. For Taurus. Why is the Page of Cups here and the Two of Cups here? Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, I feel like could have been a message regarding this. There could have also, on the other person's part, been some romantic encounter or some sort of emotional experience, something like that. And as I said, I feel like you need to forgive. I feel like you need to do that to end the challenges. I feel like, you need to move on from this situation. Trust your intuition that, there wasn't really a firm foundation for you and this person. And, there was some sort of ending with the Death card. Some sort of, transformation needs to happen on your behalf. But I feel like at the same time, it's also time to move on. That needs to happen at some point. Now, you weren't really, for a while, making positive movement forwards. You weren't open to a new beginning because possibly, you were stuck on this person. Eight of Swords. I definitely think there was sort of no communication. This person could have also, or maybe you could have been, when this happened, it was like you thought this person was your person. So you were insulting. As I said, I feel like it was you that was doing the gossiping. So you could have been insulting, you could have been rude, you could have not had a healthy communication with this person, about this person, to this person. I just feel like that, and eventually it turned into no communication. They probably blocked you on social media and whatever. Now with the Four of Pentacles, I mean, you want long-term security, so that's why you were resisting this change with this person. As I said, you thought you were going to get old with them. Now, the Hermit. Let's ask about the Hermit in reverse. This Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you are moving on, but you needed to kind of withdraw. But you are going to move on. Now, with the Lovers in reverse, it's more focusing on your self-love, like I said. I don't feel like you have the same values. And it took this Tower moment from the universe for you to go, okay, look, it's not going to work. This person has made a decision. Something happened. You might have found out some unexpected way that this person was doing whatever. So the Towers the universe has stepped in and made some either big chaos or some upheaval, some unwanted change, or it could have just been some awakening with this person. But I feel like for some of you it was more of a bigger change, that it pretty much changed your life, because Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, not there was either a miscommunication or somebody, as I said, was resisting the change. And I think that was you, because you're doing this future planning. You're assessing your life and trying to figure out what it is you wanted, and you thought that this person was what you wanted. But you got the King of Wands again in reverse. Same card. As I said, this is that person. And, you know, you had high expectations for what you wanted, but this person, I feel like it was more an impulsive situation. And, you know, you see them as a narcissist, you see them as ruthless, but I don't feel like it was planned. You definitely need to heal those issues, and I feel like, you know, take the steps that you're guided to take to move on from this situation, because you're not really open to a new love at the moment, and you're not dealing with your codependency. Okay. 37. You've got third chakra, and that's all about your emotions of desire. It's all about your personal energy. So it's time to move forward. Great time to move forward and move towards the completion of your desires. It's all about taking back your own power. So, as I said, I feel like you needed to do that because you're hanging on to something where it's never going to eventuate. It's never going to go anywhere. I feel like this person has already moved on. Yeah, there's going to be a change in the wind, and you're going to, like, serendipity. Things are going to happen when they're meant to. There is going to be something that's going to come in that's going to be unexpected. But it's going to happen in divine timing. You can't make it happen. And you won't see it coming, I don't feel. Okay, lucky last. Yeah, you don't want to clear away this energy. You need to deal with those past feelings, past emotions. You're kind of trying to repress them. But yeah, you need to clear this crap away. At the same time, you've got travel, romance, potential. So, you know, I feel like you possibly, and you've got passion and love. You might meet somebody on a holiday or near water, something to do with that. And you've got fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings, the tree of life. So I feel like everything's going to be fine. You are going to get what it is you want. It's just a matter of, yeah, letting go of this relationship, letting go of this person, letting go of this situation once and for all. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you with the next read. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.